we bring in the Electric Comic Book members, my old buddies from 6th grade. Robert Carger.
Now, let me ask you something before they get in here. What did you guys look like? Were you a concerted band? Were you the kind of band that dressed up in suits?
Well, for our professional gigs, we wore suits.
And you had short hair, long hair?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Come on in, guys. There's Robert Carger, who now sports a beard. And Jerry Dickowitz, our drummer. Hey, Robert. How you doing? Hey, Jerry. Hey, guys. Take a seat. Relax. These two guys still as good looking as ever. That's what I love about them. They haven't changed.
Which seat did Van Damme sit in?
That's the one. That's Van Damme's seat.
All right.
You know, I noticed something on the E! show that when... for some reason, those two microphones, you can't hear the guests that good. They almost sound like they're off mic. But he's right. Just say something, Robert.
Hello.
Oh, okay.
Do I sound like you?
Yeah, now you sound good.
Right on it.
Anyway,
hi, Robin.
These two guys grew up with me. Robert Carger and Jerry Dickowitz were not only good friends of mine when we were growing up. We were the best of friends.
And they were two that moved away from you, right?
Well,
I moved away from you.
Yes, everybody moved away.
So I couldn't drive the car.
But it had nothing to do with Howard. Though.
Yeah.
We just moved.
They moved. Everyone moved. All the white people. And understand something. In theory, it's great to say you want to live with black people. In reality, white people and black people can't live together.
Oh, please.
Boy, is he a bigot?
Didn't you used to? Am I a bigot?
You're
the guy who moved away. I stayed.
I moved away because of you.
Oh, did you really?
No.
Didn't you get your ass kicked a lot in Roosevelt?
Once.
Once?
Yeah, Jackie, by some Irish guy, too.
Oh, was it an Irish guy? Wasn't even a black guy?
No, it was a white guy. He kicked my head. He slammed my head.
Then why did you leave Roosevelt?
Well, because the folks moved. You know.
That's right. You wanted to stay.
I had no choice.
That's right.
to stay.
Right. And Jerry Dickowitz, of course, moved away. Everyone moved away. I was the one white kid left.
But do you remember, I used to beat you up a little bit, too.
Oh, I used to beat you up, too. I recall having fights with you.
I didn't beat anybody up.
No, you got beat up.
I recall being on your front lawn when we first discovered whoopee cushions. We went to the Husserls 5 and 10 in Roosevelt, and we bought every whoopee cushion in the place for 25 cents each. And then what we would do is we would slam our ass down onto them and explode them. Then I took my whoopee cushion over to where my father was. I hid it underneath where his newspapers were. My father used to leave newspapers on his chair.
Right.
My father sat down and... You know, he heard that, and he goes, "What the hell is this?" And he just chased me out of the house. He was going to beat the crap out of me. Hey, so you guys were saying when you heard me play the tapes of my father on the air.
Yes.
See, I've never discussed this with you. You guys were saying outside to Gary that my old man was pretty scary to you guys too.
Yeah, he was scary.
I would drive to work in the morning, and I of course listen to you because it's like down memory lane when I'm listening to you every morning.
Right.
And you'd play the tape of your father. And something would go off in my head, hearing your father scream, and I tensed up. I almost hit a car once.
Really?
Because that's what it was like going to your house.
Did you mean you used to hear my father screaming?
Sure.
You're kidding me.
I'm kidding.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
My God. There it is.
Get it off.
You actually heard him screaming at Howard?
Really?
Screamed at everybody.
Did he? Man, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know other kids.
Screamed at everybody?
I thought I was the only one scared of my dad. When did he used to scream at you?
We'd go over and fool around in the basement when we shouldn't be down there and doing things.
What the hell are you doing down there?
Really? Yeah?
Don't do that.
So you guys were scared of my dad, too?
And your mom.
My mom, too, you were scared of?
You had some
They were very
parents.
strict people.
Weren't they really strict?
Yeah,
They were very strict.
That's why I'm psycho. I'm serious. Like, I used to go over to Robert Carger's house.
Oh,
and
his mom would...
I had a bone
let
to
us have
pick
milk.
with you because I heard you a couple of weeks ago talk about my mom, that she was a piece.
Yeah, I used to look at your mom. I used to check her out.
I'll kick your butt, man.
I'm sorry. I used to think about your mom.
Oh, you got a picture of her?
Lay off my mom.
Linda Carter.
Very pretty woman.
Yeah, she was very beautiful.
Yeah, I heard
guys
that.
liked her.
Yeah, she had a nice body.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
This is Van Damme's seat, remember?
That's
But
right.
I was going to say, you really enjoyed going to their houses because it was looser, huh?
We would go over Jerry Dickowitz's house. His mom would take us out for egg rolls, and they would let us eat. And then his father once took a pie and put it in my face, kidding around and
So they
stuff.
were playful.
They were super loose people.
Yeah, his parents were funny.
So my mother used to say, "Why are you always at everyone else's house? Why are you always there?" Because I said, "Well, there's no fun going on in my house." My mother would have freaked out if we ate food anywhere in the house.
See, my father was more in line with your father. He was very
your
strict.
father was pretty strict. I didn't know your father that much.
No,
he would like stay away
from us. He was always reading the newspaper like your father.
Yeah, but your mom was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my mom was great. She's a sweetheart.
She was very, very liberal.
She still is. She's still alive.
Yeah, she was very loose.
Yeah.
Well,
she's not loose. Watch it, will you?
Well, not that sexually. So anyway, the point is that growing up, my father was like real strict. I'll take you guys down memory lane before we key up to have the big reunion.
Yeah, this will make you play better, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will.
Not since
right where you were.
Not since Cream broke up. This is a big deal.
A more
show you how loose it was in my house. We played down in the basement, and we were awful. and we were so loud the whole house would shake. My mother would look down and say, "That was wonderful."
Yeah, she would.
She'd love it. It was,
Now,
it was the worst music.
Did you rehearse at your house?
Yeah, we made our recordings at my house because I had the tape recorder.
And nobody bothered you about the noise?
No, my mother used to get upset about it. They weren't home. We would practice when they weren't home. Yeah, I didn't know my dad yelled at you guys.
He used to yell at him. He never yelled at me.
He never yelled at you, right?
Kick his butt.
No, but he never yelled at you, did he?
No.
No.
No, he would yell at you.
No, I was just afraid.
Oh, he would yell at...
I knew he was very strict, and I was afraid of him.
Really?
It was like walking on eggshells. You know something can go wrong at any minute.
Yeah, I mean, my mom could go off just because I left a T-shirt on my bed.
Yeah.
She could go nuts.
She was wild.
She could go off.
But, I mean, your father just being 6'5" or 6'6", and you're 13 years old.
That's like Lurch walking into a room.
Right.
Yeah, I hear you.
And they were also very tense because the neighborhood was going under such tremendous changes. They were very liberal. And they were constantly concerned with what was going on with the civil rights movement and everything.
My parents?
Yeah. We're 10 years old, and we're trying to enjoy life a little bit, and we were...
Yeah, my mother's a little
into these incredible situations.
Did he have these conversations with you, too?
I don't know.
No.
World problem.
No way.
I think they were both sexually ready to explode anyway. So I think that's what was going on a lot, too. So here is my dad yelling at me just to refresh everyone's memory and bring the boys back into our childhood.
Right.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron.
Now, hold on a second. Wait, this is...
Testing.
Hypnosis.
1, 2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation.
This is my dad relaxing into the microphone. But wait, let me get him where he's yelling at me.
There you are.
I think this is why my dad yells at me while I sing Jelly Beaner. Could play that.
Oh, dear. Did he... Because you were so young then.
Well, here's my dad yelling a little bit.
Hello, Howard. I'd like to ask you a question. How do you feel about religious services and why children should attend them?
Well, you see, let's say...
It's like you say, don't shout, I said.
Let's say. I love that. When you go, let's say, you go, oh, God.
Never gave you a chance.
No, never gave you a chance.
Well, if you want to be religious, I think you should go to it. And also... let's say...
You'd be shaking in your pants, too.
This was the house.
Yeah.
I wasn't even there, and I'm scared.
Everyone trembled. I knew because I knew what was coming. As soon as I messed up, my father would emasculate me and start yelling at me.
Emasculate? You're a child.
Meanwhile, I'm 5 years old.
He still emasculates.
I think I was like 8 years old. My father called up the other night and said, at least tell everyone you were 8 years old.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, if he calls in, I'm denying it.
Go up and read, you'd have to, you wouldn't know what to say, so you'd learn something there. You learn the Jewish
Where's the guy where I really screw up?
That's all.
It's coming up.
Coming up. This was the beginning.
Ellen, how do you feel about the new Roosevelt football team? Do you feel that it is a benefit, educational-wise, or does it give the children that attend these games a feeling of belonging? I'd like to have your opinion.
Well, I think that the Roosevelt football team is just wonderful, and I think
she can do no wrong.
They really get thrills out of it.
She was scared too.
Their own.
But my dad wouldn't yell at her. He was serious, but she was serious too, so it was okay.
It doesn't matter. You can tell she's on tenterhooks or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, she knows.
She'd yell back at him.
Well, yeah, my sister wouldn't take anything from them.
Game being played, and they won 4 games, as I recall, and I think the people are just. I just thrilled with the whole idea.
Now, how old is she?
She's probably about 12 or 13.
You know, it's just funny because she talks like an older woman.
Yeah, well,
you had to grow up fast in that.
Yeah, you did. There was no such thing as being a little kid.
Thank you very much.
She was married then, too.
Yeah.
One other question. Do you feel that the United States should remain in the United Nations, as a member of the United Nations? Howard?
Yes, I really do.
Is there any special reason why you feel that they should?
Well, there should be peace in all the countries, and we wouldn't want any war. Because we don't want the Japs anymore.
I told you not to be stupid, you moron. Ellen? I would like...
Doesn't that affect you every time you hear that?
Oh, man.
But you know what it was? Notice who instigated. He was good, he was in line, and he just exploded. He couldn't take it anymore. We wouldn't want the Japs.
It's like being straight-jacketed.
And then my mom was a facilitator because, like, even when I was real young, I must have been about 4 on this tape, the one I'm about to play you. And then my father would start yelling at me. And then my mother would go, what's wrong with you?
They could get together on this.
Yeah, they would team up. Yeah, they would get together on beating up me.
I want to sing Jelly Bean.
All right, sing Jelly Bean.
Come on.
Jelly Bean.
Jelly Bean. No, you're not singing. Jelly bean.
There was no end to the annoyance.
But this
You
was
wanted
pre
to sing it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, forget my dad.
Yeah, forget it.
I didn't know you guys were afraid of my dad.
We were afraid of your house.
Really?
Yes.
No kidding.
Like, yeah,
Was it a threat when Howard invited you over?
Well, it was like House on Clinton, you know?
Yeah, right.
We would sneak in the back. The back door was open.
Really?
Right down into the basement.
Yeah.
You tried to avoid the parents.
Bypass.
Well, I'm going to call these guys in as witnesses.
Yeah, because...
3 degrees. It was a third
Right,
degree.
right.
It was a third degree.
I'm going to sue my parents.
Yeah, no, we always went upstairs, but we always seemed to go upstairs when his parents weren't home.
So there was no, like, milk and cookies in the kitchen with
Never.
Mom?
No, there was daggers and...
No, it wasn't that bad.
We never went
No food, right?
I've never been in your kitchen in your house at Roseville. Never.
Really?
Never.
Because my mom didn't like crumbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where would you put
Yeah.
the crumbs if not in the kitchen?
I don't know, but
She
you know,
was,
like we go over.
anal retentive?
Yeah,
Is that what you say?
that's it. You're right.
Thank
We would go over everyone else's house. I'd say, man, look at the party these guys are having.
Yeah.
They're having, cookies.
Especially
and-
Jerry's house. They used to bring Chinese food home.
Oh, yeah.
10 buckets of chicken.
Your mom used to take us out for egg rolls.
Right?
So I had a little weight problem.
Yeah, Jerry had to go to fat kids camp.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Thank you, Howard.
Well, come on.
Well, maybe they were...
And when I came back, I looked great, right?
Wait, that was the big news because it was like buzzing all over the neighborhood. Dickowitz went to fat camp.
Yeah, right. That was a big story.
Back then, we didn't know if they had fat camps or not, so we didn't know
It
when
was
he
the
gonna
first
come
year.
back.
But we couldn't wait to see him come back to see if he was going to be real skinny.
Right,
We thought he was going to come back like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, did he?
Yeah.
Not bad.
No, he came back a little thinner, but then he put it right back on.
He came back very thin, and then he put it right back
Yeah.
on.
You know what was great, though, going to
What
the
is it,
back
Stuttering John?
weekend?
Howard, your mom's on the phone.
Uh-oh.
I'm not here.
We left.
See, Ma, now you know the truth. First, now you know the truth.
Hi, Ray.
Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Listen, Howard, you have done such a good sales job that you have now convinced these boys that they were afraid of
We're
me.
men, Ray.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute.
Ray, you can't scare us anymore. That's
Well,
okay.
let me tell you something, Robert. If
She
you
knew?
were afraid of that house, you were always there. We never could get rid of you. As a matter of fact, I used to say to Howard,
I'm
why
tensing
don't
up
you
now.
go to somebody else's house and practice? You were there morning, noon, and night, and that practicing was so horrible. It shattered the house. They would practice the same thing.
So we moved, Ma, so we moved it out of the house and we went to Dickowitz's house and we practiced there.
If you went to Dickowitz's house, it may have been a few times, but...
No, we had to move it out because you were complaining.
Ray?
Yeah.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I'm still afraid of you.
She doesn't see herself at all.
You know, I need a pill.
Mom, the guys are saying all the kids were afraid of you and Dad. You guys were very anal retentive.
We had to sneak.
Your father was at work. You're making up such a fabricated story. I can't believe
Well,
it.
Ray, what they're saying is you were scary, too.
Yeah, Mom, they're saying you're
You
scary.
know something, Robin? They would hang me now. Isn't that
You know what? Your mother's right. Everything was great.
Yeah, everything was fine.
Your mother is right. Everything was great.
Ray, the apple pies you used to put on the sill were great.
Yeah. Mom, maybe you never fed
I
anybody.
don't hear it from Jerry, but I hear it from Robin.
No, Jerry's saying it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's Jerry.
Jerry, you say
You
it.
know I love you.
Let me hear it, Jerry.
I love
you.
you.
Were scared of
I love
me?
you and
Were you
Ben
scared?
there?
Were you
Ben
scared of
there?
my mother, Jerry?
I'm shaking right now.
He says he would sneak into the back door to avoid you.
No, they came to
Is that
the
true,
back
Jerry?
door because
Well,
they
it was-
went
wait.
downstairs with
The truth-
their instrument.
Ray, the truth was that we used to get like the Spanish Inquisition when we walk in.
Right.
A lot of questions.
Robert,
What's doing?
I've never
No, that's Jerry. That's Jerry.
Mom, no, that was Robert talking.
No, that's Jerry.
That was not Jerry.
Yes, it is.
That was Jerry.
I gave you the Inquisition about what?
These are things I remember. I'm sorry.
You don't remember that I gave you an Inquisition.
No, I don't remember. No, you're right. I don't remember any of it. I'm telling you, I need a
You
pill.
don't
I have to
remember
calm down.
any of it. The only thing that I remember is that Howard went to your house and ate a lot of food.
Well, hey, listen, Ma. Listen, hey, the kids were scared of you. What are you going to do?
You made fabulous
Oh, no,
meals.
they weren't scared of me. They were in my house.
Jerry's goofing on you.
Time.
Jerry's goofing
you know
on
what?
you.
I'm beginning to believe that everybody moved away because your parents were
Yeah, you're beginning.
That's right. It wasn't a black thing in Roosevelt. It was a Ray thing.
Yeah. You're saying that the white people moved away because of my mother and not because of the black people?
It happened in 1 year.
Jerry, because my mother
Tell
thinks...
you something. Your father and I were very popular people in the
Yes, they
community.
were.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
And let me ask you something, Jerry.
Yeah.
So you say that when you went over my house, you never ate anything or anything, right?
No, we never. I never did.
Right.
I never
can't recall eating anything. Ever.
Mama never came down and served us anything.
No, I remember.
In those days, I remember eating a lot of things.
No, Ray, I used to remember.
Well taken care of.
Right.
We used to slide on the floor in the den where the piano was downstairs.
My mom would yell, right?
Because it was so squeaky clean and shiny.
Yes, yes. My mom liked that clean house.
What's wrong with a clean house?
It didn't look like
you like a dirty house?
It was beautiful, Ray.
Yeah. It was in your house. I don't know if it was dirty or clean.
My house was immaculate, too. I had a very anal retentive mother, too.
Clean, you were always in my house.
Well, anyway, Ma, don't take it so personal.
No, don't take it personal,
These
please.
are just childhood memories.
Yeah, these are fond memories.
Yeah,
That's right.
and as far as your father is concerned, your father never even had anything to do with the boys. Your father was at work.
That's right.
There you go.
Thank God.
What about on weekends?
Of his father.
What about on weekends?
What about weekends?
Dad was home.
Sure, but Dad never bothered the kids.
They heard him yelling.
Yeah, we heard him from downstairs.
Oh, baloney.
It was like,
Ray, you're absolutely right.
Don't make up a story.
Yeah, you guys better take it all back.
Ray, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
It was fabulous.
Hey, Ma, you're not Mother of the Year.
Robert.
No, that's Jerry.
that was Jerry.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
My mother thinks you're saying all this stuff, Robert.
No,
it's Jerry saying it.
We're half and half on this.
Jerry's another one. Never got an invitation once they moved from Roosevelt House.
Oh, that's right.
That's the truth.
Nobody invited me over their house, Ma.
Well,
you were there for me.
We knew he was still attached to you, Ray.
See, I could go to work. I'm so stressed out.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Ma, you're bumming out the big electric comic book reunion.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That electric comic book was always in my house. If they liked me or they didn't like me, they were always there.
I loved you.
We ran up your electric bill, didn't we?
Yeah,
Ray, I want to say the truth. That was the greatest time of my life.
It was.
It was, absolutely. It was the greatest time
Now,
of my life.
this is Robert.
And you were a part of it.
and
Ray, and you were a part of it.
I got an invitation to your house.
What do you want for? I was 13 years old. What do I know?
All right, take it easy.
You know, we could
Ma?
kick a dead horse here.
Yeah, you're going to beat a dead horse or what? All right, thank you, Ma.
Take care, Ray.
In their defense,
Say hello to your husband.
I will.
in their defense, Ray.
Let's hope he doesn't yell.
Let's keep it truthful, fellas.
But that's what they remember.
That's what we remember.
All. And they were
don't
children.
remember that.
They were kids.
Not one bit, because that Howard is doing such a number. Howard doesn't even remember it, but he's getting them to remember it.
Who knows? Who knows?
Psychosomatic, Ray.
Don't bum it.
Have fun, boys.
All right, take care, Ma.
Bye-bye.
So long.
It is on Halloween. My mother goes as my mother. She dresses up. It scares people. All right, boys, let's discuss our band. Forget about parents. Parents only got in our way when we were kids.
As long as you don't mention my mom again.
No, I won't.
Nice looking woman.
Yeah. Let me ask you something. This is what happened. In 6th grade, we had a band.
Now, who decided to put a band together?
All right. I think it was me and Carger. Would you say that's right, Jerry?
Yeah.
All right. Me and Carger had the guitar.
Did you play instruments or what?
I had a guitar.
He had a guitar. I had been taking piano lessons.
And I had just bought the first electric pick that you can put into acoustic at the time.
Right.
And I still have that pick.
Yeah, and he still has the pick. Anyway, the point is, listen to this.
Pick them.
I said to the guys,
Pick up, thank you.
Even if we can't play any instruments, what we're going to do is we're going to really take this seriously. We're going to go down to the high school every day, and we could even run around on the bleachers.
We were the monkeys.
Yeah. And we can pose for pictures and practicing looking cute for girls magazines, like 16 magazine and Teen magazine.
So this was all to get girls.
And remember,
basically, yes.
Yes, it was. I remember I said when we
were
real overworked
girls. I said to the guys, if we're like Dino, Desi, and Billy, all right, those guys, you never hear their records.
I always thought we were the monkeys.
No, but they're always in every teen magazine, and it doesn't even matter if they can play. But we'll send pictures of ourselves in our pea coats and stuff.
You didn't realize you didn't have famous fathers.
Yeah, right. I just figured. Not yet. I just figured that if we
thought Ben was famous.
No, but I just figured Carger's a good-looking guy. Right. I figured, man, he could attract some girls, and then we'll be in the band.
I had buck teeth then. What the hell did I know?
I don't know. A lot of girls thought you were good-looking. So I figured, hey, with his good looks and my superior talents, of course.
How did I fit in?
I don't know. You were the only one who played drums.
Right.
We didn't know anyone else.
That's right.
So I figured out that and I would call, when I would go home, I would call these magazines and write letters to them and say, hey, we would write letters. We wrote letters. Do you guys remember any of this?
No.
I wrote a letter to 16 magazine and said, hey, listen, We're a band. We're the Electric Comic Book, formerly the Plumbers Union.
Right.
And
we toured as the Plumbers Union. We changed the name.
I said we are available to,
for
pictures and stuff, so you can put us in the magazine. You put all these other guys in magazines, and we're really cute guys. Come on down and photograph us.
We're the only boys who bought these magazines, by the way.
Yeah, right. Somehow I suspect other boys did, too. Anyway, the point is that I figured we would be really famous. That's when I sat down and I wrote. I wrote Psychedelic B, and then I realized our next big hit song,
which was not in the top 10 yet.
No, Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes. Carger wrote the music.
Oh.
Thank you.
And I wrote the lyrics.
You needed a flip.
We needed a flip side.
And these were
You got serious.
Very serious to me.
It wasn't like you wrote a couple of bad songs and then finally wrote a good one. You just took whatever you wrote the first time.
Yeah. And the point was that the point was.
Yes.
That I really thought we were going to hit. In fact,
Did this sound like anything you heard on the radio?
Yeah, because let me tell you something. I took my daughter downstairs, right? She's 11 years old. I played her the tape. I said, hey, there's a new grunge band out. I played her the tapes of our band.
Yeah.
And I said, you got to hear these guys. They're the biggest thing. My daughter was dancing to it. I'm telling you, these were big hits.
He was dancing.
That's right.
We have a career.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
We have a career.
This music's in fashion. You know what I'm going to take with
What fashion is that?
We're going to play these songs today and make them good.
All right. You guys practiced?
No, we haven't practiced. We're going to practice during the commercials.
Okay.
Don't you think we should?
Been 20 years, yeah.
Yeah, well,
practice.
last time was a washout, man.
Yeah, right. What?
This looks just like my drum set.
Yeah, I got the drums. I got a drum set.
I looked at those drums and I said, those are too good for Jerry.
I got a drum set here. I've got a Robert Carger's guitar here.
Yeah?
I've got my electric piano here.
I know you're all set up there.
Yeah, I don't even remember how to play the songs, but we could figure them out during the commercial.
Maybe we could play a few other things, too, like we used to do. We used to play
we could do
Rising Sun.
Hang on, Sloopy.
I used to like Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. What was the other one we discussed?
Walk, Don't Run.
Walk, Don't Run.
By the way, Miami, you got on board just in time to hear the big reunion.
Yes, to all my cousins and family in Miami.
That's right.
I'm still the same
Mom,
person.
Bernie.
That's right. There we are.
Bernie and Robert get together socially now, or is this a real reunion?
No, this is a real reunion. We don't really
haven't seen each other.
No, we have. So when did we see each other?
5-6 years ago we did.
Yeah, and I saw Jerry at the book party.
Right.
Yeah.
I tried to get close to you, but the cops.
For some reason, we never could get the reunion going.
Yeah.
Can we call for a Roosevelt reunion?
No, I don't want to see anybody from there.
Why would you do that?
You don't want to see anyone from there, do you?
Well, I'd like to.
We really? See Joanne Tanico.
That was your girlfriend.
Right.
For a while.
That's right. All right, listen, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's do the Electric Comic Book first. I'm very excited about this.
Yes.
And then what I'm going to do is...
You haven't played the original, so people can hear...
We're going to take a commercial break, then I'll play the originals.
Okay, so they'll know what's coming up.
All right, we'll be back right after these. I am sitting here with my band from 6th grade.
Thank you very much.
People don't understand that we were a band. In 6th grade, to have a band was the thing to, that was a big thing.
And it went through 7th and 8th also.
That's right. Oh, yes.
How many people had bands?
How many people had bands?
Everyone. Everyone back then had a band. They had a guitar, they had a band.
We should have
had a garage, they had a band.
That's right. And we had a band. And we would practice every day. Now, here's what we sounded like in 6th grade. I'm going to give you...
Okay.
All right. I'm going to play a little of that. So.
Yeah, you also were the recording engineer, weren't you?
I worked the tape recorder.
Shut up, sit down.
That's right. I was the one. Now, which one do you want to hear first? Psychedelic B?
Well, that's my favorite.
That's the hit?
That's the hit.
I was thinking...
Side one.
That went platinum, that one.
All right, let me play you Psychedelic B a little bit, and you can hear what we sounded like in 6th grade. That's why this is really exciting, Dad.
Good, I can get the chords after.
Okay, good. The Jerry Dickowitz drum solo.
That's great. Now, how old were we here?
We were,
10?
Yeah, 10 years old.
11 years old.
10 or 11. Let's say 10.
This is great for 10 years old. I think we're older. It's great for 40, too.
Yeah, but people don't understand how good that is.
Can you still hit those notes?
Oh, I'll sing it much lower, Rob.
Between 10 and 40, it's accomplishing nothing.
If you come over here and squeeze my crotch, I think I could hit those notes. Unusual words.
Who's writing them down?
Gary, bring me the words.
And here we go. Oh, no.
Did we ever figure out what this song was about?
No.
Did we say LSD?
This was pre-LSD.
This was about drugs, though. It was like, a certain kind of thing you'll always want from me. It'll be a certain fruit that's only given by the psychedelic bee. This was LSD.
Well, we were really hung up on sex. It could have been sex.
See, I thought that you were saying that your love was, your little love juice there.
What love? He had little juice.
I had no juice. At 11, you didn't have any juice.
Was the thing that everybody'd be hungry
No, the point is, if I'm talking about psychedelics, that means I'm talking about LSD.
See, I thought you were the psychedelic bee.
I am the psychedelic bee. People don't realize that. Carger's the walrus, and Nicholas is
Plank of the mulch.
What are you again? I forget. All right, anyway, so here's the point. The other song, Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes, I know what that was about, because I wrote the words to that, and Carger wrote the... Now, psychedelic bee, I wrote the whole thing.
Right, and you don't know what it means.
The boys helped me bring that interpretation to you, okay?
I mean, it was once the band got a hold of it that it became the full sound.
Yes. Granted, when Dickowitz added his drum licks, Carger added his guitar licks, it became a whole different thing. All right?
Lick there.
Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes, however, which was the follow-up song, which was a collaboration between Carger Stern.
Right. It was like a Clapton Bruce kind of thing.
Right. McCartney-Lennon, if you will.
Right. In those days, McCartney.
This one was clearly about prostitution.
Oh, it was?
Oh, yes.
Really? I thought so.
What were you singing about prostitution?
You know what? It was a takeoff from House of the Rising Sun, and then you wrote this with the words.
Don't ever second guess why I wrote something. No offense, my old friend.
You were playing.
I forgot what it was.
I wrote this. I wasn't thinking of House of the Rising Sun.
Mary, I'll give you a silver nickel.
And there'll never be another one like me. Okay?
Again.
Listen.
Wait.
And all you'll care for is money. Silver nickels and golden dimes, and all you'll hear is devil's chimes, because you take the money, this evil money.
You know, those words are great.
These are good words.
Good words.
I guess we just called in to complain about my music, Miss America. And she's deaf. Here comes the big part. And you got to do the drum solo.
Yeah.
Oh, silver. You got to answer me.
No way.
Nickel.
No way.
Silver. Here comes the drum solo.
Here it is.
That rocks.
That was so funny.
Do you remember
that rocks the foundation, man?
Do you remember that we used to have to yell at Jerry till he got that right? Remember you got all upset and you wanted to quit the band?
I told Jerry that I wasn't going to pick on him because we always pick on Jerry.
Yeah, well, we always picked on Jerry over his drum solo. We felt that Jerry really didn't have the drum solo.
Jerry was always a millisecond off on the drum.
We were perfect.
My head I was on.
Yeah, we were perfect. The two worst musicians in the world are yelling at the other worst musician in the world.
And I know this, and I'm listening to them.
Yeah, I remember. You almost quit the band over it.
Oh, he was pissed.
What else was I going to do?
We made him do that one drum solo like 50 times
This
till he
was a song that he couldn't get right.
Yeah, because notice there's no guitar solo. It had to be the drum solo. Because it comes in again. Watch.
Notice there's no guitar solo.
I hope you got it right for today. I will be your soul. I will give you gold.
Oh, God. You know, it's amazing that we're really listening to this.
You know what's making me nauseous?
What?
There are people that I do business with that are listening to this.
Right. Well, thank God you only have to play the drums. I've got to sing this.
Are we going to lay this down on vinyl or what?
Yes. I bet you if I gave this song to the Meat Puppets and they did a good version of it, you would think it was great. I'm telling you, this is a good song.
It probably would be great.
Right.
It doesn't have a bad beat to it.
I think you're right.
I think the drumming is good.
All right, now your drum solo comes up again, just to refresh your memory.
This, yeah.
Okay. The silver nickel. Here it comes. Carger's vomiting.
Give me a medic, will you?
I think I knocked over the bass drum in the middle of it.
I bet you we could outsell Stuttering John's noise in a week. That noise he puts out on record.
I was going to say, why didn't you give this song to Stuttering John?
I don't want him mutilating my music.
Good.
See, when I say silver, you were supposed to say nickels. All right, so you're going to be able to do that?
Nickels.
Can you do it?
Nip.
Or do you want me to have Fred do it? You do it. Come on, this is electric. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, you can't have Fred.
And if I say nickel, you say silver. Let's do it seriously.
If I say what?
You want to do silver, nickels, and golden dimes first since we just played that?
Well, I have to get the chords.
You don't know them? You can't figure them out? I don't know what they are.
23 years.
You haven't been practicing, knowing this was coming up?
Practice. Hey, the guy's got a life. Come on. All right, are we ready? You want to take a break and we can figure it out?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. All right, let me take a short break. When we come back, we'll perform Silver Nickels and Golden Dimes.
You're a live reunion.
This will be the first time in 30 years that this has been performed.
It isn't. You got together once before.
All right. Whatever. We'll be back right after this. This is better. I've said to the guys I want to perform this in a serious fashion. Robert Carger and I have rehearsed the guitar parts. Jerry Dikowitz and I have
play the drums.
Jerry hasn't played the drums since with the last reunion. And Robert Carger was having trouble remembering what an A chord was, so we're all in big trouble here.
It was a music lesson.
A goes before B.
Now, since I'm singing, I want to get my...
you got to do some vocal?
I got to do some... No, not vocal exercises, but what I want to do...
What?
Is get my voice harmonized. Hold on.
Harmonized?
Hello?
Put echo on?
Hello.
Thank you, Fred. I love you.
No mic? Hold on.
Wait,
how's that?
Are you singing?
Hello?
Hey, Jerry, you're not singing.
Put it on.
It's on.
He never sang?
Yes, I did.
I don't know how to do this.
My voice didn't change.
Hello?
I thought you were supposed to work this all out in a commercial.
What?
I said I thought you were supposed to work this all
Robin,
out.
here's my impression of Hendrix.
Well,
I think he just electrocuted himself.
I hope you don't plan to take that on the road.
Scott, give me some harmonization on this microphone.
You're trying to raise your voice?
No. I want to do it in a new style. A new interpretation. Hello? Nothing. All right, Scott, don't worry about it.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Matter, Jackie.
Forget it. All right, are you ready? I asked Scott for something, but we can't get it.
Okay.
Hello? Where's my echo? No echo either.
No, there's echo. You can't hear it?
Hello? Who can hear anyway? Hello?
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Elvis.
Sorry, guys. I don't like the mix.
You're going to have to scream.
I really want to do something cool on my voice.
What are the chords again?
Wait a second. All right, this is the reunion.
I might sing through this song. This song,
I'm doing a new interpretation of it.
It will be.
All right, you ready? I started off with my...
I have to nickel you to death.
Right, here we go.
How are you going to play and hold a megaphone?
This song doesn't require organ. Psychedelic B does. You noticed in the original track,
Who
right?
could tell what was going on?
How did this start? Right.
I started.
You give them a count?
Fred, I'm really distorted here. This is
yeah, make it sound better. All right, here we go. Don't stop playing it. Stop.
All right.
See, I have to be the leader of the band.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you are the band leader.
I won't go.
Barry, come play with me.
Carger, I'm doing the opening.
I'm trying to give an intro.
Now he's changing the song.
He's changing the song.
Changing.
Barry, come play with me. I'll give you a silver nickel. And there'll be another one like me.
Too fast,
And all you'll care for is money. Silver nickels and golden dimes, and all you'll hear is devil's chimes. Silver nickel, silver nickel. I will be your soul. I will give you gold. Silver, nickels, and gold and dimes, and all you'll hear is devil's chimes.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on a second.
Turn his drums down.
Yeah, wait a second. Hold on.
I would pay him to play it faster, actually.
He's saying slower, he's saying faster.
Suddenly, Gary Lewis and the Playboys of the London Philharmonic. Hey, put Jerry in the hole. Hey, Jerry, just play with your hands.
A little too loud?
No, a little too fast, Jerry.
No, you were completely off.
I liked it fast.
You like the song Jerry's playing?
Yes, I want to hear the one he's playing.
All right, maybe we should try Psychedelic B. Maybe that will go better.
I never heard such a drum solo in my life.
Not really.
Do that drum solo again, Jerry.
I couldn't on a day.
Can I have that drum solo again?
Yeah, baby.
Check
Come
where
on.
his headphones are plugged in. Maybe he's listening.
Yeah, maybe you're listening to another station.
Satisfaction we're playing, isn't it?
No.
Play that solo.
Let me hear that
That's
solo
incredible.
again.
It sounds like a car wreck.
I'll give you a note. Yeah.
Now you see why I got crazy in the group. That's why I went nuts. Hold it.
Can you lower the volume on that?
Are you
I
guys
never
listening?
knew drums could be so funny.
See, my music isn't being interpreted properly. That's the problem.
What is that?
Alley cats playing with cans in an alley have more rhythm.
All right, you want to get serious?
So here's how the solo goes. Can I show you how it goes? And we can try this again. Hold on, let me just teach you.
All right.
All right.
Because that is a mess.
Uh-oh.
Here. Hold on, Robin.
All right, go ahead. Show him what to do.
This will do the trick.
Can I sing from here?
This is going to be good, yeah.
Where's the headphone?
Ouch.
Take Jerry's headphones.
All right, give me the headphone.
He's not used to it.
Hey, Jerry.
Hello? Can you hear me, Robin?
Yes.
All right, here, give me the chords again.
What chord?
The ones you just played.
do something.
Silver nickels and golden dimes, and all you'll hear is devil's chimes. Silver
Nickels.
Silver
Nickels.
Silver
Dimes.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Oh, yeah. Like he could repeat that.
That's it. Now, just do it like that. I can't get out of it.
None of you have an ounce of musical
This is like being
talent.
13 again. This is exactly what would happen.
None of you have an
My
ounce
music
of
is being
musical
ruined.
talent.
This is why we're all psycho.
All right, I'm not a drummer. All right, let's try Psychedelic B.
You're not a singer, you're not a drummer.
This reunion isn't going well. I can't believe I did it worse. I'm never going to yell at Jerry again.
It's only causing
Ain't that easy, huh?
All right, turn on my organ now. Now, come on, guys. I want to
All right,
do
you
this
gonna do
right.
Psychedelic B?
It will be. Chords to Psychedelic.
Do you know how it goes? It will be, it's C and F.
C and F.
And then you do the part where it goes, and it won't hurt even more. Do you know that part?
Yeah.
And you will want,
because you do that part.
Yeah.
And you will want. Do you know how to do that part? Because I don't.
Just show me what the hell C and an F is. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. What happened to you? You were...
That's the F, right?
Right.
Maybe that's why these other
Can I
groups
touch
don't
it after those
reunite.
fingers?
We had to make a living.
Wait. All right, Robin, this will go a little better.
C and F.
Think?
Yeah, all right. I was someone to throw the guys out of here.
Doesn't Dickowitz start this one off?
Yes, Dickowitz starts us off.
Could you play the original, please?
Yes, okay, a little bit for you. Maybe we should take a break and rehearse this one.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank God.
Let me take a little break, and then we're going to rehearse this.
All right.
All right? For the big reunion right after these words. It's a little bit of a problem. Some of the guys don't know the C and an F chorus. Let's wrap up the Electric Comic Book Reunion, and
Oh,
let's
you're
do this
getting
right.
tired of it?
No, let's do it right now.
Did you work it out during the
Yeah.
commercial? Because it was kind of scary. I had to leave the rehearsal.
Well, Carger didn't remember how to play an F, and I had a little trouble with the B flat, so... All right, wait a second.
Sounds like he's got it now.
All right, you got it now, Robert.
All right.
Robert Carger, Jerry Dickowitz, Electric Comic Book Reunion.
Howard on lead vocals.
This is a song I wrote in 6th grade. I must say I wrote the music.
Do I have to sing with this?
No, you're out of this.
You don't want him doing that middle part even? Because I think you do it.
I do the whole thing myself, unless you want to jump in. I
can hardly remember.
Yeah, let me handle this. Okay, all right. Robert was the musician in the group.
I was good.
He was good. Let me just hear. I don't hear my organ.
Then and now. Let's do it then and now.
Oh, how come I have no sustain, Fred?
Sounds good.
Same thing happened the last time.
It sounds like Washington Avenue graduation.
Okay, I'm ready. You ready? 1.
Oh, you want the cheesy organ instead?
Yeah, give me the cheesy organ. This is not what I'm looking for. Robin.
Robert's ready. Is Jerry ready?
Jerry, are you ready?
Ready, Jonathan.
All right, come on. Let's do it right, guys. Come on, no fooling around. You better lower his guitar.
How's that?
There you go.
That was real music.
His guitar is too loud. Why am I not being heard? No, this is good. I like it. Robert's the musician. Here we go. You ready, Robert? Jerry, you ready?
Ready.
C. Okay, here we go. This is called Psychedelic B. It was written in the 6th grade. Thank you. All right, you started.
C.
No, drum roll.
No, the drummer.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you,
He
Robert.
looks at me, right? Anytime I should come in.
Right. Wait, no. What happened to the little intro? You're the wrong song.
Sorry.
All right, start again with
That's
the
not
drum.
how it goes.
See, he's not serious.
I know this song better than this.
No wonder my father had to yell at you. Go ahead.
Ready, Jeff?
He's doing it. Hey, you do that part. It will be a certain kind of thing that you'll always want from me.
What happened?
Hold on. Wait a second. All right, this is the end of the reunion.
Happy Road here.
Howard. Bad.
You know, Silver Nichols was better.
Hold it a second.
His
Hold
voice
it.
was better when he was 10.
I think I was playing the wrong way.
All right, hold on a second. You're playing the wrong chord.
I start off with a
C. No, C and then a B flat.
C. 1/2. The neck a lot.
See, he forgot how to play the chords.
C.
Go up above that. That's C.
Above this is C. And then up 1.
And then back.
Okay, back down. Hey, baby.
All right, now he knows how to play.
Sure? Because you've been
You know what it is? I lost the little dot on the.
You play the intro part. I'll handle the chords.
I got a certain amount of drum rolls in me, baby.
You know what? You're looking good in this, Jerry.
Jerry's the only one who got it right.
All right, let's go. Come on, guys. This is ridiculous. Go ahead, Jerry. Start it all over. Come on, Robert. This is your big chance. Be discovered.
Rich and famous.
There you go. There it is. Now you're playing. It will be a certain kind of thing that you'll always want from me. It'll be a certain fruit that's only given by the psychedelic bee. And you'll want it so bad that you'll start to cry. And you'll want that fruit. And you'll need that fruit even more. Come on. Take it seriously. And you'll be certain kind of thing that you'll always want from me. It'll be a certain fruit that's only from the psychedelic bee. Yeah. And you'll need that fruit. Yeah. And you'll want that fruit. Quitting time. Even more. Thank Thank you. Wow, that was great, you guys.
Wait for the box, TJ.
Yeah, sure. Admit it, I shine musically with these two.
Yes. I got a fax from Willie.
Yeah.
He says, Howard, what's the deal? Haven't the listeners been good to you? Why are you punishing us this way?
All right, so forget it.
This crap is making my ears bleed.
Damn, well, listen. Oh, come on.
Willie, baby.
All right, well, screw it.
They should be sitting in here.
Yeah, right.
He just says, I'll buy a paperback. Just stop it.
All right, if you run out and buy the paperback, I'll stop right now.
Hey, this is great marketing, Howard.
Yes.
Let's do...
no, I think we've done enough, Robert.
You really want to prove
Let's do lunch. I don't know.
I don't think the people are demanding more music from us.
You don't think?
Listen, you guys were great to come down here. Jerry Dickowitz, my drummer, a longtime drummer. My dear friend and associate. I want to thank you for coming here. Robert Carger, of course, my dear friend and associate, a guitar player. We had a lot of fun together today.
He had a terrible accident with his hands, and that explains.
Yeah. Robert and Jerry had terrible accident.
Robin, I take that hello mockery back, please.
And I just want to thank you guys for the big Electric Comic Book Reunion. Robin, my music lives on.
You know what? We'll forget about this in 6 years, and you can come back.
You know what you guys ought to do? Sure. Seriously, you guys ought to go home, burn your instruments, and bury the ashes deep in the ground. That's it.
Get on a plane to Venezuela.
That's right, and put it behind you. Anyway, the great Robert Carger and Jerry Dickowitz.
Thank you.
There you've seen it. Everyone demanded an Electric Comic Book.
To all my fans, please.
We really wanted that.
If 16 Magazine wants to come down and photograph us, it's okay. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Mary Lou Henner on the phone. I just want to make a point before we go on to Mary Lou Henner.
Yes, what is your point?
That song is a good song. It's just that the musicians, listen, Carger doesn't play guitar anymore, and Dickowitz is not a drummer.
I don't know if they ever did.
Fred and I were doing a rendition of it.
Well, let me just read the faxes. Look at what you're putting people through.
All right, here's what it says. Electric Comic Book is great. Do you know anybody who can get this ice pick out of my ear? That's from King of All Allergies. Robin, please call me and let me know if it's safe to turn on my radio again. Well, I admit that was not good. Hey, Howard, shut up and sit down. Garage doors all over the Suffolk County are opening. My ears are effing bleeding. I'd rather chew on broken glass and drag my fingernails across a blackboard and drive railroad spikes through my feet than listen to this. Had it been done properly, you wouldn't have felt that way.
All right, now you say you and Fred can do it better.
It will be a certain kind of thing that you'll always want from me. It'll be a certain fruit, it's only from the psychedelic beat. At first you'll see a certain kind of fruit in the sky, and you'll want it so bad that you'll start to cry, and you'll want that fruit, and you'll need that fruit more and more. See, now I can't sing.
Well, I rest my case that none of you were ever musicians. Fred is a musician.
Well, hey, that's me on the organ. Robert, Jerry, isn't that better? We had rehearsal time.
Name is Residuals. Thank you very much.
What is it?
You should have seen the disappointment in their face when they walked in. They go, "What's this?
What's this?" That's just what I said. What is going on here?
Yeah, all right, you're right.
Somebody else
I shouldn't play our songs.
Thank you.
Fred. You're right. I take.
I would never do that.
And what's this?
All right, I'm going to turn off my
Howard Unplugged.
All right, you're right.
You're
absolutely
right. Thank you very much.
I take it back. Thank you, guys. I had to prove a point there.
Can we leave in peace?
Yes, you can. The Electric Comic Book, ladies.
Prove this point. Thank you.
Rob, you got to admit it was a little better.
It was 100% better.
Yeah, I heard the faxes. Thank you very much.
It's insulting, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, I got to talk to Mary Lou Henner on the phone.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
That's my old band.